And now, without further ado, the moment you're really waiting for, I'd like to introduce our judge, Oliver Solomon, to begin the naturalization ceremony.
Thank you, Ms. Crawford. It's a delight to be here. You know, I've participated in these ceremonies before, and so I tell the people down at the court that whenever my schedule will permit, make sure you put me down so I can come back and serve again. There's no really greater venue for a naturalization ceremony than this one. Right here in these Cleveland Cultural Gardens. There's no better place. Because right on display we have the cultures and the history of the people that make up Cleveland. Now, most days I'm down at the court and I'm working there to help institutions and people solve some of the most difficult problems in their lives. I enjoy that responsibility, but it creates some tension, as you might imagine. But today, we're here just in celebration. There's no tension. I have none, and I'm sure you don't. And so it's such a joy to be here, to welcome new citizens, to swear them in as new citizens, and to celebrate with the friends and the family and the public officials and all who are here today with you. I'm going to make some brief remarks, and they will be brief, before I swear in our new citizens. But first I want to introduce a few people who are here today to assist me in carrying out my very happy and pleasant responsibilities. I have from the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, Mr. Eli Keener. He's here to make a motion on behalf of the citizens, which I look forward to granting. If you don't have it just there in hand, I will assure you I grant the motion. I grant the motion. I know what it is, so on behalf of these citizens, I think you're moving their mission as new citizens. Are there any name changes as far as you know?
There are a couple name changes.
Okay, I'm going to grant your motion in regard to the name changes which are being requested. It's my absolute pleasure to do so. Thank you, Mr. King.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I also have, we're going to pass out certificates later after I make my remarks. We also have here with me my courtroom deputy, Sharon Ramito. Sharon, you just raise your hand. She's over this way. And from our clerk of court's office is Natalie Velasco. Natalie, will you raise your hand? I can't overlook them because they're so central to this whole process. They will be assisting at the end after making remarks. I sworn in new citizens and we pass out the certificates. But right now, I just want to make a few remarks to citizens and those who are gathered here. For centuries, America has been a beacon of hope and a prospect for opportunity for people from around the globe. And we ask, why is that? It's because of the ideals of America that were expressed in the Declaration of Independence and expressed in other places. All, it says men that we know now, it's all people are created equal and endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. And among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. People have looked to America as a beacon of hope and prospect for opportunity because they see America as a place where people mean something, where people have rights that not even a government can trample on. They look to America because this is a place where we say there is equal protection of the law. They look to America because they say that in America, every citizen has to do process of law. We look to America because this is a place where we have free speech and free association. And this is a place where the citizens themselves elect those who will lead them. This is why people have looked to America for centuries. They look to America for opportunity. Look to America as a place for fulfillment. Now, I know these new citizens don't think that America is without problems. I think it's the ideals that motivate them. It's the ideals that motivate all of us. You know, like we know, that America had to fight a civil war over slavery. We know, like we know, that women did not have the right to vote for most of our history. But we fought, as Americans, to bring full rights, citizen rights, to all of our citizens. And that's what motivates you, those who come forward to America, because this is a place of opportunity, because this place is viewed as one of free association, one where you can vote, one where you can have some say, and one where people mean something. We've been taught, and I think you believe, that no race, that no religion, that no nationality has a monopoly on talent. And neither should any religion or race or nationality have monopoly on opportunity. I think you believe that. We believe that. We are fighting for that. We understand the great diversity that we have in people coming from around the globe. And we understand the positive things that they contribute to this America. And so we invite you to come from wherever you are. Come and bring your talents. Come and bring your dreams. But we don't require that you give up your tribe. You may have to give up your citizenship in some other place. But we do not require that you give up your kinship. We don't require that you give up your hope. We want you to bring all up to America and to contribute here right in America. We need you. We want you to be part of this great America. And so I would say this to those who are becoming new citizens. Hold America to its ideals. We're counting on you. We have to fight too, those who've been here longer. But hold America to its ideals of opportunity, being a place of opportunity, being a place where you can have the right to vote, where you can have meaningful participation in American society, where you are treated equal to other citizens in these great United States. I ask you, please hold America to that. Now, a lot of times I like to do something I'm going to do now, and that's to give you some sense of the broad range of countries from around the world that are represented here today. Today, we have 20 citizens, 20 persons coming to be new citizens, and they are from 15 countries. Albania, Burma, China, Egypt, France, India, Iraq, Jamaica, Mexico, Peru, the Philippines, Romania, South Korea, Uganda, and the Ukraine. Let's give them a hand. Now, I'm going to conclude my remarks, and after I conclude my remarks, I'm going to ask all of those who become new citizens to stand where you are. And then I'll ask you to raise your right hand, and I will give you the oath of citizenship. And I'll have members of my staff and from the Immigration Naturalization Service come up to assist. Now, you can take pictures here today. You're free to do that. So if you want to situate yourself in a place where you can get a shot of your friend or your loved one, feel free to do that. Let me also say that there's a representative here, Senator Rob Portman's office, Ruben Garcia. Ruben, where are you? And he's here to my left. And I think Ruben, well, you have something that you'd like to distribute to new citizens. So he'll be up in this area and make sure that you receive the information that you'd like to give from Senator Rob Portman's office. So let me conclude my remarks by again saying what I said at the start, and that is I can't think of a more beautiful setting than this one. In a garden that celebrates the history and cultures of the many citizens coming from countries around the world that make up Cleveland, that make up America. This is what America is all about. So we should welcome our new citizens. We should always understand why people wish to come to America from around the globe. Even those who are not able to come, we can understand their yearning. We can understand their hopes. We can understand their dreams. We should uplift them. We should not denigrate them. And so today, I welcome all of you here as new citizens, at least in a few minutes, after I've sworn you in. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'd like all of those who are becoming new citizens to stand where you are. And I'd like you to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen. I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law. I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law. And I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law. I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations, you're now citizens of the United States of America.